there, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a huge update for you guys. Life has been wild. There have been so many changes, like why are the walls tan and not black like my old office used to be? I was gonna make separate videos for each one of these updates, but I just decided to throw it in one video and just get it done so that I can have you guys all updated. So we're gonna do like a rapid fire, like bam, 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 just like go through all the things that have been going on since I last updated you guys like life-wise. So we have a lot to cover, let's jump in. First off, let's start with the big barn change. You guys have seen this barn in a lot of my videos. I moved my horses here shortly after my car accident, so I would not have to muck as much. My back just can't handle it the same. They had a giant field for turnout and stalls with runs. I loved using this arena and round pen and all of the amenities. But my favorite part was definitely the turnout. During winter, my horses were turned out almost 20 hours a day. I pulled them in for feeding and then I turned them back out. During the summer and fall, because it's so hot here in Texas and there wasn't much shade, I used to turn them out at 7 p.m. and then I'd pull them in at noon when it would get really hot. So they'd only be stalled for 7 hours each day. I would prefer that they didn't have to be stalled at all, but this was just the best that I could do. Then Zinfandel had a run-in with another boarder's horse, so I had to start pulling her in, and all of them in, at 6:50 a.m. each day, which meant that they would be turned out for 12 hours and stalled for 12. I didn't love that. Then, soon after that, the barn went to a turnout schedule where we were only allowed to turn out at either night or during the day, every other day. So my horses would essentially be stalled for 36 hours, then turned out for 12. I hate stalling horses at all. So 36 hours at a time just wasn't going to work. Plus, the main reason that I moved them here in the first place was so that their care would be easier on my back as I try to heal from my car accident. So mucking out 36 hours of poop per horse just wasn't a good idea for my back. And it's not a good idea for them to be stalled, so we needed to find a new place to board. So today, we are going to be moving the horses. Thankfully, within a week of looking, I had found a new situation that had room for 3 horses. So I decided I was going to move Zareel, Kazi, and Zinfandel there, and then I was going to be on the wait list for a second paddock to open up that I would then plan to move Zara into and then give Zinni to her as a friend. So I would have 2 separate paddocks. And then in the meantime, Zara would stay at my house in the small pasture. It was settled. Collecting things, I already moved a bunch of my stuff from my storage stall in yesterday, so pretty good on that. I just gotta move my alfalfa tin, and then I'm selling a couple of bales of alfalfa so I don't have to move them. But yeah, I'm gonna really miss this place. I shot a lot of funny videos here and love the big field, all the things. It was a good time. Okay, this is the last time that I'm gonna call them. Oh, I think they already saw me.
I'm late. Oh, look at you. You're so pretty. Hi, sweet peas. Oh, now we're all going. Yeah. My cutie patooties. Look at Zooski. Hi, my lover. Hi, sweet pea. You look out in your hip. Hi. Oops, how's it going? Oh, you girls. You guys gonna miss this pasture. You don't even know. You're sweaty, Zoe. Hey, you don't have to block. She wants the itches. It was sad to leave the old barn because I really enjoyed my time there. I got along with the manager great, and I had a few barn mates that I really liked. I knew I would miss that place, but it was time to move on. And thankfully, the new barn was great. My girls didn't have to be stalled at all. They were together all of the time, and I didn't have to muck because the manager would drag their pasture. This was better for my back, and they were overall happier being able to move around and be together 24/7. One day, I was on my way home from the new barn, and I saw something run towards the highway. It was a little fluff ball that ended up being a kitten.
You're so cute.
Found a cat running onto the freeway. Almost. I saved it, and it ran to me, and it was crying. Rolled in my window, and it was like, meow, 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 meow. I pulled over and got out of my truck, and the kitten ran straight towards me, meowing. I went to the closest business park to see if anyone knew whose kitten this was. One of the guys said that they had seen her around, and they had thought somebody dumped her. So, obviously, I took her, and now she is safe with me, and she's mine now. I named her Zira based off of a monkey in the Planet of the Apes, because she really seemed like a little monkey, and of course, my theme of Z names, so just worked out. Xena and Meow Meow were very skeptical of this new addition.
Oh my gosh, Mommy. What's up, Mom? Oh, you're hissing at me now?
Mommy, come here.
What? A little cuddle baby. Oh, cute.
What are you doing? Just sitting up? So cute.
Soon, Xena and Zira became best friends. Meow Meow still hates her, which is silly because Zira is the sweetest cat that I've ever met. She loves to cuddle, she loves to be held, she talks a lot, she's always purring. I'm so happy I found her because she's literally the best cat ever. Something that I started to do for fun that kind of turned into a little business is making Mustang branded jewelry. So I hand stamp BLM branded Mustang brands onto necklaces. And one of my favorite pieces is the alpha angle flower with initials in it. I made one of these for Camille, and I've made a couple other ones for girls that I've met on Instagram. I've also made other name necklaces as well. So if you're looking for a gift or a gift for yourself and you have a Mustang brand that you want me to hand stamp, you can go to the link in the description box and find my Instagram or a order form, and I would love to make a special piece just for you. Each piece that I make affords me to buy a bale of hay for my horses, so they thank you and I thank you. Now on to one of the biggest updates of this entire video. Zach and I decided that it was time to move ourselves. We had been planning on moving for a while, but we didn't know where to. So last year we visited New Mexico, Colorado, Arkansas, but after all that, guess where we landed? Yeah, Texas. Zach said that he wanted to stay in Texas. So we relocated within the great state of Texas. Texas is so big, it almost feels like a different state. Also, how many times can I say the word Texas in one little paragraph? I don't know, a lot. It happened really quickly. One day we looked at a house, 30 days later we were moving in, and the house that we were moving into didn't have horse fencing, but it did have space for horses. So there was kind of a big transition time because we moved, but we didn't have a spot for the horses. So I loaded up Kazi, Zinni, Zariel, and Zara, obviously took multiple trips, and brought them to a barn in the area while we moved our stuff in and got the horse fencing set up. Then we moved Zinni and Kazi back to the house. I decided to keep Zara and Zariel at the barn for a little while so that I could use the round pen and the arena. There was no space to work with the horses at this new house, and I was in the middle of filming my course on positive reinforcement, so I needed a spot to train. I really enjoyed this barn's 100-foot round pen, amazing, and it had amazing footing. I spent lots of time there training and also filming with my friend Bethany, who is an amazing videographer. And if you follow me on Instagram, she was the one who filmed almost all of my stuff for a while until she moved away. Boo. Okay, so back to the house. We moved Kazi and Zinni back, and of course I had Xena, Zira, and Momo with me. Xena and Zira settled in really nicely. They were happy to run around the new space, they kept each other entertained. Maui takes longer to adjust and kind of just hid for a while. She still hated Zira. She actually still hates Zira, and I don't know why. She's the cutest thing ever. I love her so much. Then we began building the round pen. We got an auger from Harbor Freight, but we hit clay, so we had to hire somebody who had a skid steer to drill the holes. Then, little by little, over the course of months, with help from Zach and family, of course, we got the round pen finished. And I could now bring Zara and Zariel home.
All right, Zara is successfully loaded.
Zara could smell something familiar, but she couldn't see Kazi and Zinni at first because they were foraging in the back. Oh yeah, this is our neighbor's dog that is like always over.
You're fine.
Thankfully, we didn't have any fighting. They just fell right into step with each other, which was so sweet to see. These girls had gone through so many transitions in the last few months with moving from barn to barn to barn. It seems like they were all relieved when they got back together. My heart was so happy to see them reunited, and that they were happy about it too. Now I get to see my horses out the window, and I have them all on the property. They are turned out 24/7. Their shade and covers the trees currently, and they enjoy munching and foraging on those trees. My plan is to build a track here, but it will all come together little by little. My back is still a work in progress, so fencing is something that I have to outsource. I can't dig holes or carry anything heavy anymore, so this is gonna be a long project. Well, that's what's been going on. I hope you feel updated now and in the loop. I didn't touch much on each one of the horses. I was going to, but then this video would be like 7 hours long. So let me know in the comments below which horse you'd like updated first, and I'm gonna just kind of start ticking those boxes and we'll get to each one as we get to it. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.